Hello everybody, so we have a 435i. This one is in for a misfire, and there is a little bit of an issue with these, with the spark plugs, with the catalogue, which I will show you in a few minutes. So let's start taking it apart. First off, engine cover off, out of the way. It's a big old boy. Now we can see all the core packs and everything. Now, in order to get to the rear cylinders, you need to remove all the scuttle panels, and that is just a series of 10 mils at the back for that, and then a few 10 mils in there, and I'll show you how to get to them all. You also need to take the strut braces off. You've got one here, E-socket, 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 and another one there that you can just about see in shot. So we need to take them out in order to get that out of the way. So to remove this, you've got, well, obviously pop the clip out of there. 1, 2, third bolt there. That doesn't have to come all the way out, but it does help. And then the same on that side. Nearly forgot, when you're doing this, there is one more 10 mil that hides around here, which is for that one there, and then one popper that we need to get out, and then again this whole plastic boomerang will come out. Now, as if this job isn't fiddly enough, and it does have quite a brutal twist to it in a minute, you have to remove the 2 O2 sensor bracket to get to cylinder 5. That's nice of them. Okay, so now we have all the core packs out. Now what you'll realise is, when doing this job, if we can zoom in on a plug here, they are not straight or angled plugs. These go straight, and then they've got a little kick at the end. So you need a wobbly spark plug socket. I'll show you, because I've had to buy one specifically for this job. So this is my normal spark plug socket, which works on most. And this is one that I had to buy for like the new style spark plugs that are 14 mil. And this little wobbly bad boy is the one that we had to buy for this job, because when you put it in, it has to come out kind of like that, because they had to reinvent the cylinder head and how spark plugs go in. So, not a great idea, but if you are doing one, remember you are going to need a 14 mil wobbly spark plug socket. Otherwise, you physically can't do the job. We've got all 6 plugs out. I'm going to show you what happens when you order from a Motor Factors. So these are the old ones. These ones are ZR5 TP P33, and then the important bit is the dash S that you see at the end, and that's what they look like. Now, if you order these from a Motor Factors or anything like that, you will get the same type of plug. It'll be 33 but no dash S. Now, the difference between a dash S and a non-dash S is this height here. It's going to be, let's see. So yeah, can you see there is a slight difference in plug? It will still work, but it will cause a turbulent idle, slight misfire, and it's just not correct. The reason why this one is in is because this come in with a misfire. We checked it, ordered it, and then realised that it was the wrong plug, but we had no choice because the customer needed to use the car. So it was only in for like a day, and then it's back in because we've got the proper ones from BMW. So we had to do what we had to do in this situation. We weren't happy about it. The customer was aware of it. We made everyone aware, but it was a needs must situation. It still does work, and it doesn't create any issues, just a slight tremor and will bring up a slight misfire. So that's what's that. So now we are going to fit the correct BMW spark plugs in this. One thing that I always do, and I like to do because it's good practice, just get the feeler gauge out and just check your gaps, people. That's one-handed, because sometimes you can get a plug that has taken a little knock and it closes the gap. So I've checked them all along the same, every single plug that's gone in, and they're all the same gap, which is good days. Good practice, can't go wrong. All right, we've screwed them all in hand tight. Now, according to the acquired figures, we need 23 Newton meters, give or take 3 Newton meters. So we've got the mini tang out and we're set to 23. Let's give it a go. All torqued up. Now, I know this looks messy, but it's kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6. So just keep them in line. I like to, where they come out is where they go back. So have the fun game of dropping them all into the holes. Now, the wiring on this is quite tight, so you kind of have to jiggle it around a little bit. It's not too bad, but just make sure you put them back where you got them from. And just for viewing pleasure, you have a little notch there. That's where they line up from. And then when you've got them in with your palm, just give it a good shove. Make sure they're nice and home seated. Repeat the process 6 times. Just a bit of useful customer service announcement. If anyone needs the part number for these particular spark plugs, they are 12 12 0 037 582. 037, legendary Lancia rally car, people. Just remember that. Now, to ensure everything is all good, ignition. Brilliant. There is engine management light on because it did have a misfire, so we're gonna make sure it runs fine. We'll leave it running for a little bit, clear the faults, and check what's going on. Faults cleared, engine's running fine, no reoccurring faults. Put a lot of it back together, foam in, strap braces in, torqued up. The panels are in at the back, and that annoying foam is in. Just got engine cover and slight road test. We should be all good. All right, all done. Time for a road test. So, nice road test. No lights. Thing drives really nicely, so this one is done.